Yo, what's up everyone, it's ST here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the reason I'm selling my Twostroke Supermoto, my Beta RR, and I'm also going to be doing some wheelies with my Honda Grom. So if you want to see just one of those parts, I will have the timestamps in the description, and I also think they will be on the timeline so you can skip to your preferred part of the video. But if you're here for the entire video, sit back, relax, enjoy a nice Honda Grom edit, doing some wheelies, and then I would be talking about my Beta RR and why I'm selling it and all the things I've done since the last video. So if you enjoy it, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and if you haven't already, it would be highly appreciated if you joined the family. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, enjoy this video. The main topic of this video is this Beta RR, and you might be wondering why it says that I'm selling it. Well, I am selling my 50cc Supermoto, and there's a reason behind it, and will probably make sense once I tell you. But first, let's do a little bit of a walk around, show you guys the things I have fixed since the last video. So if you haven't seen it, I revealed this Supermoto right here, my latest project, and I'm just gonna walk you guys through and show you the things we have fixed on the bike since that video, and then we are going to I'm going to explain why I'm selling the bike in the future, because I'm really excited, so you should be too. But yeah, let's check out the bike and the things that we have fixed on it since last time. First of all, we have this new headlight right here. It's a spotlight. I think it's like a halogen or something. I don't know exactly what it's called in English, but that is it right now. It works just as good as a normal moped headlight. It's not an LED bar, but it definitely gets the job done. People can see you, and you can see what's in front of you. So that's a really nice addition to the bike. And now we have a headlight, so yeah, we at least have something. And then I also added this ignition lock right here, so you can turn off the bike and have a key. I couldn't really put it up here because there was not a lot of space, so I put it right here, and I think it looks pretty cool with it right there. It's like a race style, I don't know, I like it. And that is added. And then in here we have now a license plate and also a tail light. That, yeah, it's really nice to just have a license plate and also a tail light. And then another thing that's huge is the muffler location. Before it was just hanging out right there. Now my dad helped me a little bit, and he put it right there, which is really cool. It looks really good right there, and looks more like a real well put together bike. So yeah, that's the main things we have done. Fixed up the carburetor jetting. Now we have like a 95 main jet with a brand new air filter. The other one was kind of like worn out, so now we got a brand new air filter, and we got the 95 main jet. So now it's not running lean anymore, which is perfect. So yeah, just want to update you guys that we got that stuff taken care of. But now over to the reason this video exists, which is I am selling this bike. And for some people that might sound like an insane thing to say, but it is true and there's a reason behind it. I got this bike back in like April. I traded it for my Yamaha slider scooter that I had. I traded it for this bike and I rode it for a couple of weeks, and then I took it down and started doing this project. But I had a lot of problems with the engine. I swapped to, because I had a 70cc engine, I put that in my Ray MRX, and then I took the engine from that bike and put it into this bike. Never got the gearbox to work, so I bought this new 50cc engine. It works good, it's an AM6, so it's supposed to be in a bike. I just bought it used, it works good now, so I'm happy with that. And when I got my 125cc license back in May, I was supposed to sell this moped right here so I could afford to get a 125cc motorcycle. But I never got this thing done, so I ended up borrowing some money to buy the Grom, and then I was supposed to sell this bike to pay off the money I borrowed to buy the Grom, which I never did. So now it's a couple months later, I still have the Grom. I do not want to sell the Grom because I like that bike way too much, and this bike right here is finally done. For some of you guys, I mean I just revealed it like a week ago, so for some of you guys this sounds like an insanity to just sell the bike right after I'm done, but I don't have any money left. I owe some money on the Grom, and I definitely would keep the Grom over this bike, because yes, this thing is amazing, but the Grom, dude, legal, super cheap to ride, and so much fun. Yes, it does not have 40 horsepower or something, but it's one of the most enjoyable bikes ever to ride. And no, that's a B. But yeah, it's really fun to ride the Grom, as you saw earlier in this video. I think you can do some wheelies, we can have some fun with it. Super cheap to ride, really fun to ride, and reliable as well. It's an amazing bike, so I definitely want to keep the Grom. So I have to sell this bike to pay back the money I owe, which is no problem. If you want to buy this bike, I forgot to say that, if you want to buy my Beta RR, there's a top link in the description. Only Swedish people. If you're from Norway or Finland or Italy, I'm not gonna export the bike for you. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather keep it because that's just way too much work, I feel like. But especially for a moped, which the registration is a little bit weird and different in every single country. So if you're from Sweden and the Stockholm area, this bike is for sale. Top link in the description. If the ad is still up, it's still available. So yeah, hit me up if you want to buy the bike. As I say, thank you guys so much for the support lately. It has been amazing. I can't thank you enough. I'm really excited to move forward. Hopefully you guys are as well. I have some crazy plans, so hopefully you will stick around. The involved bikes and maybe some cars and stuff. I'm just really excited. Hopefully you are as well. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Join the movement. Join the squad. 10,000 subscribers next, which is mental. Like, we have 8,500. That is crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support lately. I'm really excited to move forward. As I say, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, remember, stay awesome, be positive. It's been Boys and T, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
The worst rapper alive. Now they ask when I perform live. Hit a stage with beautiful lights, a beautiful moment that I see in sight. So you can tell me how it's supposed to be, then I'll tell you how it is. Cause a 9 to 5 isn't a life, and being alive doesn't mean you really live. Picked up a pen and a pad, now I'm illustrating all that I have. Got my eyes up past the sky, beyond the stars is where I'm at.